Alrighty. We're facing d6. I usually play knight c3 to defend the center. Bishop d3, f3, alternatives. Alrighty. Show me what you got. I'm just gonna go for a quick castle. Okay. You got something there, you got something there. You're threatening this. Because my knight spins. So what if I go here? Uh-huh. Reasonable. That's reasonable. Notice I didn't put the bishop here, although it would have been fine. Let's go for h3. I have an idea here. I am going to go g4. I'm probably going to queenside castle if you give me an opportunity. But first, I'm going to attack my opponent while they're not developed. And that involves pushing this pawn to e6. As soon as the knight moves, I'm going e6. And the goal of this is to sack a pawn, give blacks an ugly formation, and make it very hard to develop safely. As I said, I can queenside castle. My king's not that open. Okay. I respect that move. Queenside castle. I'm waiting for bishop g7. Hit him with knight e6. This is with check. Oof. Good find. Good find by my opponent. Very good find. So I'm going to take here. Knight takes. My king's a little bit open. I think black's actually doing pretty okay, considering I thought I was weakening the king. But it turns out maybe my king is the weak one. Bishop h6 was a good find. Gotta give them some credit. Alright, let's bring the rook to e1. At least I get my pawn back, right? That's important. It's even material. Let's put the bishop somewhere safe like g3. I'll offer a queen trade. Because this is a isolated pawn. I'm hoping that's enough. Let's bring the king a little closer. If I can target this pawn, I'll be happy. If I'm playing black, I might be playing e4 to try to get rid of it. Go rook here. I'm hoping for a blunder, by the way. My bishop is defending. Let me grab that pawn. Cheers. Oh, you have some defense. Let's grab this. This guy is strong. It's even material. I got 19 or 17 seconds. And all I can say is I have a bishop. The bishop is usually better than a knight in an open position. But it's not the end of the world. I need some speed. I blundered. Oh! Oh! I just blundered the game and he didn't see it. That felt good. You get some adrenaline from that. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. Now all the pawns are in the right color for me. Push him. Push the pawns. Let's get a queen. Check. What was the blunder, you might be asking? Oh, I blundered everything. I didn't You know what I blundered? I played f5 here. I almost pre-moved it. Could have just gone knight d5. That felt good. Nice to live on the edge. Strong 1500. We'll stick the bishop c4. And are we getting our first... Oh no! Oh, the Traxler. I don't remember anything here. Let's hope the opponent doesn't either. Okay, so I'm just gonna take, and let me tell you, I don't know theory here. I'm rusty. I promise I'm rusty. I'm just taking the pawn, forcing the king to e7, moving back, and putting my knight here. I think that looks good for me. I'm forking the queen in the... Uh-oh. Dude, what the heck is this? Bishop takes f2 check. Is this theory? There's only one way to find out. I like this. If I lose, that'll be exciting. Let me grab that bishop. Thank you for the bishop. Yes. Attack me. Show me what you got. And we're here for a good time, not a long time. So I'm going deeper. I want to eat that knight as well. I want to eat all your pieces. Your queen's hanging, don't forget. King of the hill, I won. Whoa! Let's grab that. Are you sure? I'm up 2 pieces and I have a strong king on e4. But I do need to bring some other pieces in. But I'll tell you one thing, if the king ever takes this, I got rook f1 check. With that logic, we want to provoke that. How do we provoke it? Because if the rook gets to check the king behind the queen, in front of the queen I mean, that's good for us. So let's grab this. If we want to get the king to eat our knight, what should we play here? What's the move? That's right, Bembly. Check. Check. Got him. No in-between moves. I'm just double checking. I don't see it. And we're good. My king is good. My queen is good. I just need the rest of the pieces to join. And we don't want to allow this, do we? So let's go d3. Rook f6 looks funny to me because I want to develop. And it makes my choice very simple. Knight c3 to develop, to get this move in. Check. I'm just going to keep my king on e4. I've decided. The king is staying on e4. If I lose, I lose, but it's staying firmly planted. Let's eat. Let's see if we can get a pawn checkmate for the crowd. No. Oh, I said my king is gonna stay there. Let's bring more pieces in. Check. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? A little bit. Oof. I'm getting some adrenaline from these games. Hello, Latin and Blonde. I was having a bit too much fun here. Mimic says lucky. Hey, this wasn't lucky. If you don't play c5, I'm going check and bringing the king in for mate. I'm just prolonging the games. All right. Bishop e7. It's not that easy to punish if you're not. If you're just going by theory, you probably won't see this too much. I think black just wants to avoid the knight g5 variations. Well, I'll just trust my gut and play knight f3 first. And see what we can do here. Uh-oh. I didn't do anything. I have no pressure. This was not a successful mission. We've just traded everything. That's not good. Okay, we're supposed to play aggressive with e4, so I'm going to keep the queens on the board. But now they're playing like me. I would play like this as black. I'm going to go a4 to play against this b5 move. Now I'm going to go a5 just to try to weaken these pawns. You could go bishop b4. And now by not playing that... Uh-oh! Couple lazy moves by black. Maybe bishop b4 to get rid of this pawn. Once you let me get the hooks in... Well, everyone plays fast here. It's like all the 1600s are like flaggers. Noted. Well, I'm up the exchange, so I'm going to trade. Let's use that square that I earned. I earned this square, so I'm going to use the hell out of it. And, park a piece. Let's go queen here. Let me tickle e6. Thank you. Oh, I did not see that. It's a good looking move. Okay. You did get a trade in, I'll give you that. But if I'm up the exchange and the material's totally even, why don't I just double up on the d file, defend f2, and trade? You can't go there yet because this is loose. I gotta cover f2. Let's shuffle. The knight has now been deprived of good squares. I want to go here, but it blunders that. Very annoying. Okay, I need to keep a rook defending this and use my other rook as an attacker. I am disturbed. People are playing pretty well. Can I offer you a trade? I bet he's gonna say no. I'm gonna go c3 just to take this away, and my plan is to... Oh. Let's grab that. Okay, everyone's trying to flag me. It's very clear now. Everybody is trying to flag poor Eric, and that's not very nice. You want to draw? I need to play faster in these games. Need to play way faster. This is getting too stressful. I hung a rook here. I don't know why I hung a rook. I have no good reason. Every game down to 1 to 3 seconds. It's a show, right? Bobby Robert, good luck. Oh, we got the Alekins. Or Aliakins. We're going to attack. What's this? Is that theory? Let's attack. Let's attack. Let's attack. Let's attack. I'm gonna punish somebody. These games have gotten a little too close for comfort. And I'm gonna hurt somebody. Let's defend the spawn. That's a good move. I gotta trade the queens. Do I have to? No. This is not acceptable. If I have to sacrifice b2, I might have to do it. Bishop d4, I'm looking at pawn to c5. Ugh. I just wanted to attack. Okay. I still have a good position. Five subs if you win without trading the queen. You were too slow to type that. Otherwise I would have done it. But black has issues to solve without the queens. Sure. This knight, it's annoying, but we're just... Sorry, this bishop. Okay. Did I mess up? Am I messing things up? No, we have F4, support the center. I'm getting real close to sacking, I'll tell you that much. Very close. But let's prepare things a little bit. I don't need to sacrifice with this kind of position. I'm gonna keep my knights the way they are. Let's grab that. Let's grab this. Black can hardly move. Check. Check. Where's the mate, Eric? Dude, I'm gonna get low on time again. I'll find it. I'm just a little slow. I'm just a little slow today. All right. This knight's trapped. I'm not trading. I got other plans. Everybody's trying to flag me. There's a memo out that I spend a lot of time on some of these moves. And I don't like it. Check. Can I make a lady? I got auto queen on. All right, all right. Okay, lower rated than some of those big 1700s we had to face. This one will be an attacking game, I promise that. I'm not doing the Evans. I'm playing this line, which is also pretty tricky. This knight is often in trouble. Like h3, you got to put your knight all the way back to h6. I'm gonna go bishop g5 first, because I know you can't go f6, and if your queen goes here, it's a bit of a worse square. Now let's castle. Oh, I want knight d5, knight c7 next. But what I'm really threatening after knight d5 is to take, and hit him with knight f6. Are you ready? Let's go here. The queen might get trapped. Yeah, buddy. Knight takes c7. Not looking good for buddy. I said in the original speedrun back in 2019, you're not a person till you're 1500. So Sebi's almost there, almost there. You're not a chess player till you're 1500, you know. The 1700s are legit. Let's grab the lady. Let's hop back in, hit the rook. Now our bishop's loose. So, just to move the bishop back. And then we can push the troops. Let's tickle this bishop. Go here, I'm gonna snip that off. Can I snip anything else? I don't see anything else loose right now. Oh, I can snip that. And take that. And snip this. I'm gonna put my bishop here because I don't mind exchanges. Finally, I'm playing somebody who's playing slow. I like that. I like that. I've had too many stressful games. All right, up a queen. Just be willing to trade into an endgame. You know what? For the sake of conversion, I'm even gonna trade this. I'm up more than enough material. And gonna start just pushing everything. Push. Push. It's gonna force some more trades. Nope, don't need to worry about it. We can just push the pawn a7 and make a queen. Push. The good thing about it is I have 2 pawns on the 7. So I'll just go for rook b8 now. Actually, I have something I'd rather play instead. e6. If you take, I get the queen with check, which always feels fuzzy, right? Check. Hello, Gory. Kulix boy, 1800. That's the highest rated opponent yet. All right, knight f6. We got to storm the center. Well, we're playing theory. White grabs the center. Just want to get castled and maintain these pawns. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna go bishop d3. Might as well challenge this bishop. It's a good bishop. Black is super solid here. Let's develop this. Let's take the file. There's too many trades happening. It's not good for me. We need blood. So let's start cramping our opponent with g4, g5. I don't see any pieces near my king, so I'm not feeling too bad about expanding. Although maybe I will feel bad in a moment. I gotta be a little bit careful. Yes, yes, I knew it. Tricky Filipinos. Very tricky. Okay, let me go a5 and kick away this knight. I want the knight to have a very poor quality of life. Let's attack this bishop. Bishop moves here, the rook hangs. You can go knight there. You can go knight there. I wish I could trap the queen. There should be a queen trap somewhere. But I'm not seeing it right now. Let's offer a queen trade. I'm a nice guy. Perfect. And now I'm threatening to take and win a pawn. Because I'll win a rook back. Okay, I thought the problem with this move was that I could take the bishop, the rook captures, and then I take a pawn. Is that wrong? Snap that off. Gotta bring the rooks to the open file, and I'm threatening d5 now. We got some pressure. We have some real pressure here. When I have, wait! f6, I can just take the knight. Oh, that was such a bad move by black. I didn't even punish it properly. Could have just grabbed it for free. That's okay. This worked better. They resigned. They felt even worse. That was friendly. That was a friendly move. B-pawn, good luck. What's my move? Oops. We have a Sicilian here. But knight c6. Now, in professional chess, I play bishop b5. I'm a Rosalimo guy. But this is a speed run. And we're here for a good time. So, let's try something different. Okay, okay. I see e5, now I'm going to go bishop c4 because there's no pawns that can block it. Now I'm okay with the bishop on c4. Should we castle? No, let's take first. This is a weak pawn. It's a weak pawn, but I need to develop a little bit. So where do we put the lady? Let's try here, just in case he blunders. Queen takes g7. How about we go here, saying hi to the f7 pawn. I mean, the thing is, black's not castled. You're going to see this a common theme. When my opponents aren't castled, I'm trying to make life difficult. Right? If you go knight e5, I got bishop e5 check. If you move your queen, I'm probably going knight c3, knight d5. I'm worried about knight a5, forking my queen and bishop, but because the king's in the middle, though, I have bishop b5. So even that move doesn't work. So I'm gonna give a check. Check! And then queen, a4. Now I'm threatening to take, and pick up the knight. If you take, I have knight c7 check and I win the game. Okay. That's a funny move. Dave, black's not castled. I'm looking to attack. I'm looking to put pressure. What's the next move? Still far away from castling, unless they go queenside. You weren't watching! Oh my goodness. Knight d5. Knight d5. Attack. Okay, we gotta bring the last piece in, unless we see something juicier. Let's go here. a6, we got knight b6, saying hi. I don't think that's the move, Chief. I think we can trade everything now. And I believe you're about to get checkmated. Seriously. Bishop takes queen here. We got knight c7 check. But we can also just take the queen with check and be completely winning as well. I think this leads to a checkmate though. I'm gonna win the queen. Don't worry, don't worry. With king here, we're gonna go there. If not, check. Coming for ya. King d8, and then what's the move? There's a lot of moves here, to be fair. We'll just nice and slow. Rook d1, check, check. I'm gonna invade on c7, checkmate. I'm actually gonna pre-move. Good game. Hello, young J-Bell. Hello, Sphinxy. How you doing? Hashva from Georgia. Georgia has a UFC champion. Very impressive. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably a delayed release, but Topuria, really impressive against Volkanovski. Holy smokes. All right, I gotta show some respect to the Georgians. They're good at combat sports. Just kidding. I'm still gonna go for something cheeky. Okay, we're gonna get our first theoretical game, maybe, of the fried liver. But I used to play this with black. I have not played this with white much in my life. Almost never. I used to know the theory here. We're gonna give a check. I'm gonna take. Put the bishop back to d3. So I'm up a pawn, but my pieces are a little awkward, right? Let's get some trades in. So I'm up a pawn. I just want to get my king castled. This is a high T line from black. I'm just trying to get my king castled. Trades are good because I'm up a pawn and this knight's looking a bit clumsy, eh? Queen's hitting the bishop, so I'm either going d3 or knight c3. Hard to go wrong with d3 here. It's stabilized, supports the knight. Supports the bishop. And I'm ready to castle. You go f5, I got queen h5 check. So right now it's looking good. Yeah, why not castle? My king looks safe, right? Maybe knight c3 next. Oh, we got a move prepared here. I already gave you the move. So if anybody gives the wrong answer here, I know you weren't paying attention. What's the move? I already gave it earlier, so this is just teacher asking a question. Yes. Check! Now I grab. And the point of this opening is black is supposed to attack white. Black's the one sacking a pawn. Black's the one with an awkward knight on a5. So something's gone really wrong here for me to be the one attacking, safe king, etc. And I'm just gonna trade. After all, I'm up 2 pawns. I'm up 3 pawns and I'm saying hi to the knight. Am I up 3 pawns? Am I math? Yeah. Maybe four pawns next. Good move, good move. All right, let's keep grabbing. I like it. We got to develop, so let's give a check. Okay. Time to develop. Knight d2 to go knight e4 and knight c4 is very tempting. You know what? Maybe that's better because I see really good squares for the knight that are defended and they support the attack. Looking to trade, looking to put pressure, looking to pin. King goes here, maybe knight e4. I briefly looked at this move, but I don't see anything. So we're going to continue. Attacking this, threatening that. Uh-oh. Pashva, that's a blunder, sir. But you fought. It happens. Check. Just an opening mishap. And now, would you take the knight, ladies and gentlemen? Or would you play the second option? Sometimes it's true, when there's mate in one, look for better, but I just want to make sure you're aware that there's a checkmate on the board. Good job, Via Vanquish. Another Georgian, alrighty. Here we go. Dato Paridze. I've been to Georgia. Have some fond memories there from the chess event. D6. The Najdorf. Okay. We're gonna enter the main line and I'm gonna... There's so much theory here, so many opportunities. E5's not the Najdorf, it's usually A6. So let's try this. Check. One of the weaknesses of the Najdorf potentially is the D6 pawn. In this case, it's definitely a weakness, this backwards pawn. We're gonna look to punish it. Punishing it is putting pressure on it. That's all. That's all. Or, yeah. Just making sure you can't get rid of your weakness. So, I'll even do it now. I'm gonna get rid of the knight. I'm gonna go A4, A5 and put a knight on D5. I could have gone knight D5 right away, but I'm gonna get a nice juicy outpost here. Okay, Queen D3. See all the light squared holes? D5, C4, B5. Queen B5 check is coming. Check! What? I'm attacking your knight? Okay. Thank you. Ah! Cheeky guy. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually work. And now, when you're up a knight and a pawn, you just trade everything off. You don't need to think. Trade. Trade me. Trade with me. This rook's coming here. I'm gonna make sure my pawns don't hang. Just support them. Trades are great. Trades are great. Now the rook's going here because this is loose. No reason to hang the rook. The knight's coming here and I'm going to overwhelm this guy. If I need to, I can play pawn to F3 just to reinforce the A4 pawn. The knight's coming to C4 and I'm going to pick this up. Sure. I have other threats as well. Grab. Let's grab. Trades are good. Trades are good. Check. What are you worried about? Why isn't he taking it? I'm a little confused. I'm now up a knight and 4 pawns. Okay, let's bring the pieces in. Offer a trade. Trades are good. I'm gonna bring the king in. I'm a little surprised to see that. Let's take with the king. This is why trades are good. Literally, when you're up material and everything trades off, you're gonna be ahead. So, I just want to encourage this endgame. But until then, I'm gonna take every pawn. Let's bring the king up to support the troops. We want to see that, because my knight and that rook have some unfinished business. Knight f7 check. Let's make sure it's not stalemate after we take the rook. Doesn't look like stalemate to me because the king gets to go that way. And now we snip it off. Make sure there's no... He's still playing for stalemate. Let's go check. Force the king this way. King still has 2 squares, so I think we're good. Nice. The French, we like seeing that. I play knight c3, but I play everything. The knight c3 leads to some of the sharpest positions. I've played e5 during the speed run and made a bit of a killing, but I'm gonna try a different variation now. The point is, I temporarily lose a pawn, but I got rid of the bishop pair, and I'm supporting my center. Then I'm going to go queen g4. I'm tickling the g7 pawn and e4 at the same time. I'm going to win my pawn back. And I have the bishop pair. Theory goes knight f6, queen g7, rook g8, queen h6. Black gets some development back, and it's interesting. This move, not so much. I will regain the pawn. And usually the bishop pair is valued. The side with the bishop pair is usually valued here. Especially if black castles into checkmate. Let's give them that opportunity, right? Hey. That's not what we're looking for. Okay, but that's a funny looking move. That's a funny looking move. I'm going to play knight e5 to put pressure here. You can castle this way. And now, what's the next move? What's the next move, Heminesco? We have pressure, but I need more. That's right, Jason. Bishop e5. Now we got 3 attackers. There's only 2 defenders for black. It's looking good. Looking good. How does black add a defender? The knight's pinned. I don't think black can add a defender. What black can try to do is trade queens. But that requires some pretty deep calculation. It still doesn't work, but it would have been an attempt. Queen f5 I can take and go d5 after, but it would have been an interesting way. I'm going to grab the piece. Thank you. Now my knight's pinned. I'm threatening to take on e7 with check. My knight's pinned. Let that process. And I'm up a piece. So I'm looking to trade and I'm looking to get rid of any liabilities. I'm actually going to go all the way back. Knight e7 check. Just to trade, just to simplify. I win a bishop, I give away my knight, and I'm no longer pinned. Just trade, trade, trade. Let's put on some disclosure. Okay, trades are good. Let's go rook e1. Pawn takes, I can take this knight. I could have also just traded. But rook e1 is such a habits move that I want to incorporate it when I can. Let's grab the pawn. Cheers. This knight is just in the center. Why not kick it out? My queen does have an escape path if it ever Needs to. However, do I need to move my queen right now, or is there an alternative? Hello, Angry Nerd Rocker. Yes, let's take the knight, because it hits the queen. And that's just a simplification. Now just bring the bishops in, put the rooks on d1, trade everything, and profit. And profit. I want to get rid of the back rank issues, and I'll say we're used to playing h3, right? Habits. Make sure that the back rank is safe. But I'm going to challenge you to play something a little more ambitious here. And that's f4. There's no more back rank, and I'm preparing f5 because of the pin. No, we don't like to be challenged. Why did I do this? I'm trying to get rid of the pawns here. I get it, I get it. I get it. Check. We're gonna deliver a checkmate here. Check. Check. Checkmate's coming. Check. Bishop h6 and rook here. Or rook h8. Carlos, good luck. A Scandinavian. A 1900 as well. Oh, queen e6 check. You're bad. You're dangerous. I love seeing moves like that. That just means the queen's going to be very vulnerable soon. Very vulnerable. Let's start tickling the queen. Oh, okay, okay. I see you. What's that? What the heck is that move? Okay, I'm going for your king. What is this? Carlos! Let me grab that. I just want to see what Carlos is going to do. Let's grab that. So I'm up a pawn and an exchange, and I haven't chosen where I'm going to castle. So my king's safe too. I'm just going to trade everything off now. Thanks, Carlos. Everyone say thank you, Carlos. I'm going to castle queenside, maybe. Wow. Let's trade everything. Yeah, cheers, Carlos. I'm moving my queen so I can queenside castle. Are you looking to trade, Carlos? Let me tell you what. I don't mind if we trade. Because you're down so much material and your pieces are jacking off doing nothing. How about I slide in right here? What's that? Is that another pawn for me, Carlos? I'm gonna throw this move in. See how you respond. No? I was hoping the knight would move. Then it's queen b7 move. This is okay. This is okay. Move the king. Carlos, what is that? Some players, they're really hell-bent on attacking. If you can repel that, they play significantly worse when the momentum's not on their side. But they are good players. They're good at attacking. They put a lot of practical pressure. So I'm sure Carlos does win a lot of games. But if you don't let them get those kind of loose positions, they can bleed as well. Checkmate. Thank you, Carlos. BCP, another Filipino. Here we go. Good luck. A Sicilian. We're going to be aggressive. What's up, Badkins? Happy Wednesday. Cheers. Tomorrow we're going to have a Thirsty Thursday stream. All right, we got a Mora Gambit declined. And I will do my best to punish it. Even though I myself declined the Mora as black. Boo. Get the book by Mark Esserman. It's a fun opening for a white. He put a lot of work into it. You can get some really nice wins. And what that means for this game is I'm going to just chuck a knight in. Just knight d5. And just beg my opponent to take it. Take it. Take my darn knight. Thank you. This is going to be a high energy game, let me tell you. I'm going to take with the e-pawn. Why the e-pawn? Because I want to open up the e-file. For the rook. But if this knight moves, I'm going to go d6. And I'm getting my piece back. So you might think this is really cool, but really it's just a cool way to get the piece back. I'm down a piece, but look at the position. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. There are so many tempting moves here. I'm going to bring the rook in. And now, we're down a piece. I'm going to take with the pawn. Yes. Forking the queen and the rook. And my opponent's dead. A Mora Gambit, yes. Don't try this at home, though. I'll tell you that. Check. I could have taken the queen, but I'm going to take it now. I'm going to bring my rook in. I'm going to take here. I'm going to go queen. Well, not take here, but I'm going to go queen f7 in a moment. Huh. I want more. Please play this move. I'm begging you. Fork the shit out of me. Then I have rook h7, queen g6, queen h7. Come on, rook h7. Do it. Fork the shit out of me. If you don't, I'm going to take here and take there, go for checkmate, and after rook g8, queen h5, queen h6 mate. So either way, it's going to be checkmate. It's going to be checkmate. Am I into that stuff? What kind of stuff? I'm into everything, yeah. But what kind of stuff are you asking about? Can't I pre-move rook h7? Good energy. Good energy. We're pre-moving rook h7. The reason I don't pre-move in my speedruns that much is because I want people to visualize the board, and if I pre-move, they lose the position. Since there's a lot of noobs. But, yes, rook h7 you can pre-move. Okay, I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing it. I'm grabbing this. I'm threatening checkmate. If your bishop moves, I have queen h7 mate. And if rook g8, we have queen h5. Which, because rook g8 traps the king in a corner. So, good game. Just to show you rook g8, king has no escape squares after queen h5. Got a block with bishop to h6. And spade. Zimitar. Good luck. Another Mora, please. Let's attack. Oh, another Mora decline. I'm gonna do the same stuff. I'm gonna just chuck a knight in there. What is that move, dude? I have 3 things attacking that pawn. How can you physically play that move? Like, without flinching? Every move here is good. Takes, knight takes. What is that? Okay. Sure. I'll give you the check. I'm just gonna keep attacking you. Like, you're just giving me everything I want. Pawns, tempo. I could take here, but I'm more of a f takes c5 kind of guy. Now you have 2 pieces hanging. Okay, that's good energy, but you are down a piece. And if you go here, I'm just gonna do something. Let me think. I'm up a piece. I'm happy. I want to go knight f3. There's no queen here or something. And you know what? I'm up a piece. I'm up a piece. We want to trade. I've been repeating that the whole speed run. What's a good move here? What's a practical move? Because black wants to go bishop g7, castle, and complicate it. Prevent me from castling. Just they're going to try to be annoying with the bishop pair. Queen d4 is correct via to vanquish. Let's offer a queen trade. It's a good looking move because if the queens get traded, A, much less risk, B, we hit bishop b5. Just no funny business. Get rid of the queens that are not getting mated. I feel better, you feel better, we all feel better. And now we can do whatever we want. I'll go bishop g5. But we're not getting mated. I'm trying to be annoying. If you castle, I will snap that off. But this is a good response. Okay, okay. You got me, you got me. I gotta move my knight back. And now what are we gonna do? Queenside castle. If you can do it, I can do it as well. This rook moves here and just make black regret being down a piece. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm just looking to trade and put my pieces in the center. But if I want to attack, and we're getting close to that position, maybe we're going to go... Well, this is a funny move. Now your bishop is blocked. So let's go a3 and make sure this pawn can't go b4. Now your bishop is like a glorified pawn. It's no problem for me. Knight d4, knight f5 looks good. Knight d4, knight b5 looks good. Oh... I'm going to go e6. I'm noticing that the king doesn't have moves. And I'm getting excited. Okay, this move, what do we do? Bishop e5, automatic, because it forces a trade. That's an automatic move. Now we have knight f7. This bishop, look at that, it's terrible. I didn't do it. That's my opponent. My opponent did that. I'm going to keep my... now I'm going to take. Push, because we're up a rook. Promote the pawn. Thank you for the pawn. Push. I'm threatening check, king here and mate. Hopefully we get that. Hopefully. I'm just going for a mate, that's all. Simple guy. Everything wins. Everything wins here. Check. Check. GG. I'll play it out. Rook takes. On. What? Where's my auto queen? It says auto queen is off. What is going on here? How is that? Hold alt. There we go. Thank you. But I switched it. It should respond to my command. You've made it through another episode of my E4 speedrun. To continue watching the next one, just click on the video beside me, and all I ask is that you consider clicking that subscribe button below the video to support our future content.